Good day, everybody, and welcome to the Revolution Gaming Podcast for February. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I'm going to get the guys in here and we're going to get started. I hope you are going to enjoy the show. All right, gentlemen, are you ready?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Okay, well, that's good. At least they're
Are
ready.
any of us really ever ready? Like, let's be honest.
That
No.
is true.
Chat's not ready. Nobody's ready.
Nobody's ready for this.
Nobody's ready.
All right.
Nobody's ready for this.
So, as per the usual, we start off with joke games. So, does everybody have a joke game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
what-
Elon plug.
What is the what?
E.
What?
Elon plug.
Long?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Elon plug.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah. It's the name. It's the name, and then we get this.
Oh my God.
We're like, oh, I get it.
Oh.
I get it.
Oh.
Gosh.
Oh. Elong.
Not very long.
Play is an elastic plug trying to become as long as Lord Elon. Climbing, dangling, and stretching around building are recommended.
Uh-huh.
We found this. We found this because it was recommended on Twitter.
Seriously?
No, not seriously.
It's not.
No.
That would be
We
hilarious.
could have
though.
someone that's blind to the jokes of the in a group, the inner circle.
All
Free,
right.
it's- hey, at least it's free, right? Because
Yeah.
if you had to pay for it, fuck that.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Silver's review of Elon Plug. Coming to
No.
Xbox Series X, coming this fall.
No, please, Christ, no.
Okay, what's the next joke game? Don't everybody go at once.
Wonderful.
Nitrous fire truck.
Oh my God.
The fact that we have a fire truck with nitro on it is very dangerous. I would not call that very safe.
This one's for Mario.
Yeah, Mar.
R-O-U-S?
I got it, Holmes. All right, Mario, we found your game of the month.
Fire truck
Well-
go faster.
Well, you're not a firefighter, really, because you don't know.
You are.
You are?
Oh, okay. I
No,
like how the
it's
water.
really a firefighter thing.
I like how the water is just basically bubbles or
Yeah,
orbs of
Right.
blue. But yeah, I guess that's a very cheap way to make water.
I mean, they should have just
Yeah.
dumped nitrous on the fire. It would make it better.
Oh my god.
Oh sure,
Everything would be over a lot
explosion.
faster that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything will definitely be over, alright? Yeah, and the whole truck blows up and they get mission complete. Failed successfully.
The response time has been slacking recently, so nitrous oxide has been installed on the fire truck.
God.
Okay.
What explosive time
Yeah.
to be alive. For now.
Alright, I got one.
Okay.
Love Burb.
B-U-R-B.
B-I-R-B.
Burb.
Burr, burr, burr.
The cool way of saying bird.
Yeah. Bird,
Okay.
bird is the word.
That's where I was going with that, but I decided not to do that.
So it's a visual novel rhythm dating sim RPG.
Yes.
What a
What a
mouthful.
title.
But it's not a visual novel, it's just a rhythm-based dating game.
Still, what a mouthful.
So it's a bird dating game.
Yes.
Okay.
Better be careful
I mean-
who you send tweets to. Huh?
The penguin says,
Oh god. Welcome back, fucking, Pingu. Stop visiting my Polish childhood, would you? Stop it.
Get some help.
Yes, I think you do need some help,
I,
Mr. Burb.
I just wanna understand like the high quality of all these games today. They are very high quality games.
Always fantastic, right?
All right, so
High quality joke games.
now unfortunately I will end this trend because mine is just a joke game.
Okay.
It's really just a joke game. Let's see. So it's Fight and Crush.
Fight and Crush.
Sounds like a great name for a game, right?
Sure.
Look at this high quality combat.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's the quality is through the roof.
Doesn't that look like most modern fighting games?
Yes, high octane action. Yeah, it's going so fast I can't see what's going on.
I just want to know where the
hitboxes are so accurate you just can't argue with them at all. You know.
I just want to know where the fireballs are coming from.
I don't think you
I
want
don't
to
think
know.
you do.
Nobody wants to know
I
that.
think-
Nobody
I
wants to
I think they're coming from underneath the trench coat, if you know what I mean.
that
No,
one with
stop,
jalapenos.
stop.
Yes.
I think somebody had too many chili peppers, yes.
All right.
So what's their favorite? Carolina Reaper?
So, we're gonna be talking about the games we played over the last month, giving our.
Wait, I have another joke.
Oh, you do. Okay.
Yes.
Never mind then.
Wave of Monk.
Oh, what is it?
The Wave of Monk.
Oh, the Wave of Monk.
Monk.
The Way of Monk.
Okay.
Oh no.
I was wondering when someone's going to make a game of this. The meme never died after all.
What the fuck is that?
Return
Was the-
to monkey.
That's a joke game right there.
I wasn't expecting him to have a gun. I
It's
thought he was
not,
just going to go...
It's a guitar.
Like, fucking excuse me?
Reject humanity. Return to monkey.
And it comes out on Valentine's Day. So if you really like your Valentine,
Significant other,
yeah,
give
make
him
sure,
this.
make sure to give him the monkey.
Excuse me? He has a guitar? I thought that was a gun.
No, it's a guitar.
That
Don't ask
shoots
me why it's
bullets.
shooting something.
He will shoot them with the power of love and music.
Monk.
And
No,
monkey.
of monk. He's the power of monk. Monk.
No, it's monkey.
No, it's monk. It's pronounced
It's
monk.
monkey.
All
No,
right.
pronounced monk.
But the meme is return to monkey.
Oh my god.
I don't give a shit about the fucking meme.
But it's the meme.
I don't care.
Oh,
You want a meme? I'll give you a meme.
yeah, it's,
Bend over.
it's technically monk.
Technically it's monk.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's monk, just with a silent E at the end. I'm pretty sure it's
I mean,
monk.
I
with a
don't know
silent
how
E.
you pronounce the like hyphenated E.
I've heard people say it as monk,
All right.
Maybe it
but
is
in, a,
monkey.
but in a more like a mocking way.
It's
But in
monkey.
a more of a sarcastic. Okay.
It might be the wave of monkey.
Monkey.
All right.
Anyway, moving right along.
Yes.
We can
Alright,
we can
games we played.
we can debate
That's
that
not
later. We can debate that later. All right. So how many do each of us have? Because I have 5.
0.
Okay, that's a
Well,
good start.
technically I have 5, but the 2-minute trilogy counts as 1.
Okay. And you have
So-
boomerangs? Don't you have beer and boomerangs, Burmich?
Yes.
That he does.
Okay. Well, we're
It's
gonna
finally time.
hear about beer and boomerangs finally.
All right. Beers
How did
and
that one go?
boomerangs.
And how did that one go?
A VR game where you take your boomerangs and you hit kangaroos with them.
Now, mind you, this was a joke game, guys.
Yes, it was
That's what
originally a
we
joke game
thought.
that Tim had me play.
Well, I hope you had fun.
And yes, you can just absolutely punch kangaroos.
Great, here comes the
That just
PETA.
seems so. That just seems so fucked up, mate.
Well-
Guy from Australia. I guess.
The biggest issue is, like, at least for me, the freaking koalas, because they shoot poison gas clouds at you.
Where from is the question.
Their butts.
Know exactly
I
where
fucking
from.
knew it. I knew it.
Yes, they shoot toxic farts at you. It is
Oh,
quite
that is
fun,
funny.
I will
Yeah,
admit.
that is
I
funny.
had some trouble with the kangaroo, because that is the first boss that you have to face.
So is that,
Hey, mate.
Kangaroo?
Yes.
Kangaroo?
It's not Vegemite, it's G'day, mate.
I thought I saw it. I thought I saw that. I thought I saw that.
I hate
But
Marmite,
yes,
by the
there's
way, it's
all sorts of freaking Australian tropes in this game, and
Marmite, oh.
It
That's
is
a terrible
very
comment.
funny. It is a
Alright,
very
we
funny game.
need a Aussie
Well,
to
looks
come
funny there.
confirm like all of the accuracies of this game. If
So-
he
I'm
has
afraid
time.
the only,
A challenge
the only
for
one I know is
I-
not available.
I'd say, no matter where you're watching or listening to this, if you find a really interesting / trash VR game, please get a hold of us because we'll have Murmich play it. He really needs some
Oh,
more
no.
VR games to play.
He'll find
or,
time.
or don't. It's up to you. You don't have to do this.
Yeah, don't listen to Tim.
Okay,
No.
so what's your score?
Um,
Not like the scores
as much
really matter.
trouble
but,
as
you
I
know.
had, like, actually playing the game, because I am a terrible throw. Like, oh my gosh, I am terrible. I am not good at releasing in time to actually get the boomerang to hit whatever I want, even though I basically just fling boomerangs at targets and hope they hit.
Okay.
But I'd give this game a 7. Is this still early access?
I can tell you in a second. No, it is not.
I'll give it 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I had a lot of fun with it. The problem is it hurts my arms because I am still quite out of shape. I would have played a lot more of this had I not gotten super sweaty playing it.
Don't worry, Murmich. Round is still a shape.
I'm not that round. I'm your size.
That means you're terrible. Okay.
Oh,
All right. So is that it?
yeah, that's it.
Okay. So
But yeah, I had a lot of fun with the game.
well, that's good. I'm glad at least you had fun with it after everything.
How can you not have fun with that? Like, just look at it. Like,
Exactly.
Those
It's fucking
koalas
hilarious to look
can
at.
trash. I hate them so much.
Uh,
One last thing before we move on.
Mm.
You get to take pictures of quokkas.
Oh boy.
what?
Walkers?
Quokkas.
Quackers? What the
Yeah.
fuck's that?
You know those little like fuzzy mammals that are always smiling, and people take tons of pictures with them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, I get it, yeah.
Yeah, you get to take pictures of quokkas, whatever. But they're so cute, and they squeak at you to come take a picture of them.
Oh my god, that is adorable.
They're so
Yes, yes.
cute. I love it.
It's the return of cuteness.
Oh
Yes.
no. Murmich is back. We're all about the cute now. All right.
Can't
so,
help it. Okay.
So my first review game is obviously the one that has taken the internet by storm this month. It is
Oh, yeah.
Hi-Fi Rush. Dude, this game's fucking great.
Let's jump right in.
That
I
game has JoJo references.
I thought because it was gonna be a rhythm game, it was gonna be, you know, something a little too difficult for me to get into, or there was gonna be like I just wasn't gonna be into it. It's so much fun. My God. And like to think of this game is from the same people that made The Evil Within, and you know, and oh my God, it's just such a crazy idea to come from them, and it's Shadow Drop at an amazing time for Xbox, honestly, because everybody shits on them for no games. Well, now they got a game, and it's fantastic. So, yeah.
And it outshone Forspoken.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Headshot.
I don't like to hop on the hate train though. Honestly, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. But I will say Forspoken was very disappointing. need to know that.
However, attacking
Uh,
on the beat leads to
but
complicated
I would say that I have gotten about halfway through the game, because beyond what I streamed, I played another, like, 3 hours of the game afterwards. I've really enjoyed myself. The music's great. The fact they have 9 Inch Nails in the soundtrack of the game is fantastic to me as well. The boss battles are great. The writing's pretty damn funny. And the references to everything, including JoJo, are great. So for me personally, it's a 9 out of 10. It's fantastic. Go play it. It's only $30, and in the current era of games being $70 for quality, it seems like you can get this for $30 or play it on Game Pass. There's no excuse not to try it. Biggest recommendation I can give. All right.
Also, this has been showing up on my recommended like videos on YouTube, so the game's very, very popular right now.
Yeah, immensely. All right. So who's next? Ray does not have one, correct?
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
Okay. Okay. No, I just wanted to make sure. And Silver's got the
Fashion Police Squad.
Oh yeah, here we go. I want to hear his.
The game's out now, right? The game's out now, right?
Oh yeah, it's been
On
out.
Xbox?
It's been out on PC forever, and you can talk about
No,
that.
I know. I'm just being on Xbox.
Yes.
Is it
as,
out yet?
Yes, as of today, you're just in time.
Grand.
All right, so let's.
Oh man, this game is fucking hilarious. Bloody hell! I do love the fact that you need certain weapons to deal with certain enemies, which is a very nice way to make you actually use your entire arsenal. And the fact that you have a belt as a whip, I'm like, oh fucking hell, really? But okay then, well, if it's a game about fashion, then you gotta make it about fashion, but also turn into a fast-moving shooter. Yeah.
So we
I also like the
Whip it real good.
no. God dang it, stop that. Every time you get with the music. Oh, I will say the music is actually pretty cool too. Very retro sounds. Gun sounds are great too. Despite the fact that it's a paintball gun, it sounds very meaty for a paintball gun. Like, this shouldn't sound this good.
So I want to clarify to everybody: this is not a first-person shooter. It is a fashion-based shooter.
Golden toilet.
Yeah.
I've not encountered the golden toilet yet, but I did face the first boss. Man, was that something else.
And then you learn how to use the whip.
It's a weapon. It's like, oh, really? What the fuck? Man, that was some bullet hell shit, though. Oh, man, I could not, like, use the chandeliers to like, you know, get across the office to avoid the bullet hell, or should I say the gold hell, was coming towards me. Oh my word, that was something else.
So I want to clarify for everybody. This game's been out on PC for a while. Silver is playing the Xbox port of this game. So,
Oh, and it handles
Which is
very
good sign.
well. It's top quality, not a single issue whatsoever. Great gameplay, smooth as butter too.
yeah.
Pretty much what you would want out of a retro fashion shooter like this.
So to clarify,
Great music, great
minute-
gameplay.
the minute this game became available, I knew I had to send it to Silver because he loves
Right.
that type of game. But this is such like a change in direction for him that
Oh, it's great for kids because it's non-violent. So it's great for kids. When can you say that about a first-person shooter?
exactly.
It's non-violent whatsoever. It's basically just you solving crimes with people, fashion crimes, basically. That's it. That's the base premise, but it has some wacky elements. As I said, the boss fights, the level design. It's it's easy, straightforward to go through. Sure, it's a little linear, but you can go back and forth to find secrets. Oh, and the secrets, the collectibles. Oh my word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically the guy you play as in different outfits. When one of them was a Duke Nukem reference, I was like, oh, that's great. I can't believe he said, you would never see me wear this. I'm like, you bastard! Like, what's wrong with the red vest and the blue jeans? What's wrong with that? Oh well. It was a pretty cool reference, though. I loved it. I was like,
Oh.
yeah, as a retro first-person shooter lover, yeah, that was a great reference. Loved it.
All right, score.
Goddamn 8 out of 10.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, and Murmit's only had
definitely.
1, right? So okay, it's back to me.
Correct.
All right. Actually, I'm gonna. All right, I was gonna talk about the Dead Space remake. Go play it. I don't have a full review for it yet because I haven't really finished the game, and since it's my first time ever playing Dead Space, I don't feel like it would be proper for me to talk about it until I finish it. So
Yeah,
I will
you've
say,
also got to play the original.
I
Play
will
the
say
original
that
to compare it, dude.
I will say though, like graphically, like mechanic wise, and I've really had a lot of fun playing it. I just can't talk about it fully until the end. So we're gonna talk about something even worse. Let's talk about SpongeBob.
Yay!
Oh boy.
Lives
SpongeBob.
in a pineapple under the sea.
SpongeBob.
SquarePants.
So SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake. I played this 2 days ago for Coffee and Indie, and believe it or not, I had an amazing amount of fun with it, and it's actually funny, which I was really afraid it was going to be like, you know, cringe dialogue the whole way through. No, it's funny. It's a great 3D platforming game. You know, same collectathon as most of them. Yeah, it's a lot of fun though. I think it's overpriced. I will totally admit that because I have no justification to lie to you. I think it's overpriced for what it is. When Hi-Fi Rush is $30, you shouldn't be charging $40 for SpongeBob. But if you really like 3D platformers, especially since there's not that many really good ones out there, I would totally recommend SpongeBob. And if you're a fan of the franchise like me, SpongeBob's been around so long, I think it's been part of, like, most people's childhood at some point. I think SpongeBob came out when I was 16. So, I mean, that show's been around forever. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. I played through, I would say, an hour and a half of it so far, with all intention on playing way more. I think it's pretty cool. It has costume systems for all the different areas that you go to, and it seems to have a lot of content in the game. So, you know, that's all you can really ask for. It's a fun collectathon, 3D platforming game with a lot of content. What else can you ask for, right? So, I would give it a 8 out of 10, but if you calculate the price in, I would say a 7. You definitely need to pick this up on a sale, I would say, unless you're really a die-hard fan of these type of games. Yeah, but other than that, it's a great game. It's just overpriced, because currently it's $40. Plus, they want $10 for a costume pack, which is not worth it whatsoever. The key I got provided by THQ Nordic had the costume pack in it, and I can tell you that it would not be worth the $10 to purchase it. Like I said, I only accept keys for playthroughs and for review if I can talk freely about them, and I will tell you 100% that the value proposition of that DLC is not there. So yeah, good game, bad price. That's my review of that.
I think that's justified.
All right, your turn again, Silver.
Oh, I haven't played anything as thoroughly as Fresh Release Squad, unfortunately. I didn't get enough time to play Never
Okay.
Awake, unfortunately.
That's fine. I have 2 more, and then we can move on to the fun topics. I would on sale is important.
Is this the review game section, or is this games that we've been playing recently?
Review.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what's the difference?
Then yeah. No, well,
Okay.
true.
Okay, so the next one I have is one I played at the beginning of the month. It's called Lone Ruin. And Silver watched me play this. This is a roguelite that unfortunately seems to have like very little content when I looked further into it. But what they have here is very good. It's just it severely needs more stuff to do. Like, they have, like, it gives you a choice at the beginning of every run for a power. But then you take that power and you can, you know, get other abilities that latch onto the original ability. So like every run's different. But unfortunately, every run only has like 3 stages, and then you fight a final boss, and then it's over. So I feel like they really need to add a lot to this. I know it's not in early access. Oh boy, yeah. So like they're gonna add and do more things to it, but like as it stands right now, this game is like threadbare on things to do. Is it fun? Yes. Do I feel like there's enough replayability to it to sustain you to like really enjoy it or get your money's worth? Not currently, not at all. I like the game, but not enough to lie to you. Let's put it that way. It's got a good gameplay loop. It's got fun powers, and you could probably, you know, get a couple hours out of it as it stands currently. But unless they decide to add more content into the game post-launch, yeah, you're probably only going to get 5 to 8 hours out of the game, and then you're going to be done. You're going to have everything.
I'd say.
Yeah, that'd be, like, that's 100% completion. Now, I know the game...
Solid foundation, but...
Yeah, like, I understand the game is only $15. I do get that. But I would say that, you know, a game that is supposed to be reliant on its replayability, you wouldn't want to, you know, buy this game for $15, do 5 runs, and then be done with the whole entire game. So, unless they do something to fix the lack of content, or at least, you know, give you more replayability over a longer period of time, yeah. Because cranking the difficulty is not replayability. Like, that's the problem, right? They say it's highly replayable. Sure, if you crank the difficulty up to max, then it will be insanely hard. But that doesn't make up for, you know, a lack of actual replayability. So,
yep.
My score on this would be a 4 out of 10. It has a good core, but that's it. There's not a lot of content. There's not a lot of replayability. And until there is, it's not even worth the $15. So.
Yeah, it needs a lot more love. Okay.
All right, now we're going to talk about my surprise of the month.
Ooh.
Circus Electric. So I've been wanting to play this game for a while, and I finally got a chance this month. Take Darkest Dungeon and combine it with a insane circus. Put them together, and this is what you get.
Basically a British circus vibe.
Yeah, it's a Darkest Dungeon based on a circus instead, and you basically control a whole bunch of people that would be in a circus, like fire breathers and like, you know, the giant muscle men and like, you know, the different characters you'd find at a circus. And you can like level them up and get multiples. But while you're doing that, you actually have to put on and find characters for the actual circus while you're doing other things with the other characters. So you have to manage an actual circus and, you know, actually get through the gameplay of the game. So you have to keep on recruiting more and more characters to make it so you have more characters for the circus, for your party, or if you need the rest members of your party. And the dialogue's great. It's very, very English. And
oh yes.
Silver felt right at home. No, but it's impressive. Like, this game is very, very well done. And for somebody like me who like Darkest Dungeon, it's really, really good. Yeah, it's about as high as I could recommend. I don't know how to properly grade this, but I would say I'll grade it as a go out and play it.
Yeah, because if you compare it to Darkest Dungeon, then yeah, you could probably give them both separate ratings.
Yeah, like
it's very similar style.
Like Darkest Dungeon's like a 9. I would say this is an 8, but like this is an 8 that you need to go play because it's only $20. and you'll probably get a ton of time out of it.
Hi, I'm Chris Baker,
So-
lead writer at Zen Studios for
Good to
Cirque
hear.
Select Treat.
And I was very
It's just on
impressed.
Switch, I
Uh,
believe.
Yes, it's on everything.
Yeah, that's where I first saw it actually, about a year and a half ago.
Yeah, but
And I
this
was
is,
very curious about it, but I'd never played Darkest Dungeon, so.
but yeah, it's very impressive. I'm really can't wait to play more, and I actually have another key of it to give away, so I'll be giving that away later tonight. Because I'm going to be doing an indie in the evening tonight, later on after we're done with the podcast, and a couple hours later.
You can still bring coffee if you want, but
yeah, I can
it's
still
an
bring-
indie in the evening.
Yes, yeah. Still bring your coffee, but yeah, I'm going to be playing Seasons: A Letter to the Future, and I'm going to be playing a couple other games. So yeah, come by for that as well. I know it's a plug, and people that listen to this or watch this later aren't going to know what the hell's going on. But, so for the people that are here, I thought I would give you a hint about that. But yeah, we're going to talk about our main topic, which is something that I feel like is definitely on the nose or prevalent right now. And for the people that are watching, you're more than welcome to put your opinion out there as well. How old should a game be before making a remake or remaster? Because we have many cases of this right now. We have our Resident Evil 4, which is a much older game that is getting, a complete revisualization and a little bit of tweaks here and there to the story. But then we also
It's
have
20 years old now.
yeah, but then we have stuff like, The Last of Us Part 1, which basically got an engine flip and not much else really changed in the game. And now we have, I guess they're working on a Horizon Zero Dawn remake / remaster. So, how long do you think a game needs to be out or should be out before you bother putting out a remaster or a remake of something? So I'm gonna let each one of you take your time to tell me how long you think it should be out before doing so.
Well, in my eyes, I'd say at least 10 years between the release of the original game should be the minimal reason as to why. Plus, it also depends on what platform it was on. So, say if it was on like a PS1, for example, then yeah, it would be nice to have that be lifted up to modern day standards when it comes to visual gameplay, controls, and intuitive design and stuff like that. But if it was like past 2010, no, not really. It depends though. Again, platform. That's one of the major factors. And also, whether the design of the game, the engine it was made on, because engines age and get better and better as they are further developed, like with the Unreal Engine, for example.
Unless it's the creation engine.
That's getting worse. Yeah.
For some reason,
What
they
do you-
keep putting stuff out on it.
Yeah, no, right. Well, thankfully, Starfield is less game has been made on without. We're not talking about that. We're talking about
We're not talking
the
about
whole
that. now.
remaster and remake thing. So, what do you guys think? There's my 2 cents.
I was actually gonna say 10 years before you said it, so I agree with you on that. So 10 years should be the minimum amount of time passed before a remake, because by then people have gotten that nostalgia for that game. It's something they played what feels like a really long time ago, because it was a really long time ago. 10 years is an insignificant amount of time. So the nostalgia hits when you replay it, but it's, updated graphics, maybe more content, all that fun jazz. But yeah, games that decide that, oh, we're gonna re-release a remake of a thing 2 years later. It's like,
Yeah, fuck no.
but it just came out. Like, it wasn't that long ago.
Like I really
Exactly.
I really feel like I know why this happens so much now though. Because like
Money.
no, not well, yeah, money, but I think I know why. Besides money, it happens, right? Because look at Xbox, Microsoft, Nintendo. They've all released like remakes or remasters in the last few years. I would say, especially in PlayStation's sake, they're like filling in their schedule with it. Like their release schedule is getting filled in by this stuff. because like their only like PlayStation's only thing right now is to release those big like meaty heavy hitter games.
ED exclusives that
Yeah,
they can.
yeah, like God of War. You can't release a God of War every year. You can't churn them out like that.
You
Right.
would have to have a lot
Oh,
of
no.
studios working a lot of hours
Yeah.
to do that.
So like
At least there was a 4-year difference between the God of War and God of War Ragnarok. At least there was at least a 4-year difference.
yeah, but that's
So-
what I'm saying, right?
That's
So to fill in the time in between, I can see why
Mhm.
they're doing that, even though it really doesn't make any sense with the properties they're doing it with, because they could take some of their old IPs and bring them back, but
exactly.
instead they're just doing it with stuff that they've already recently released and just doing like engine
Which-
upgrades. Like, you know,
Which I don't care.
Last of Us Part 1 is just Last of Us 1 in the Last of Us 2's engine. Horizon
Yeah.
Zero Dawn is getting remastered, and Horizon Forbidden West is the engine upgrade.
Yeah, it doesn't warrant a remaster. No.
Yeah, so like,
It's good enough as it is, to be honest.
you know, like, okay, in Nintendo's case, they did a remake of Live Alive, which is like a Super Nintendo RPG that they upgraded and remade for the Switch. See, that's
Oh
fine.
yeah, that definitely is a game that warranted a remake. Definitely. Oh my god, that's almost 30-year
like-
difference. Holy
Okay,
shit.
like Final Fantasy VII remake, perfectly fine.
Yeah, because again, over 20 years. That's
Yeah.
totally fine by me.
But I even feel like, okay, if you have a game like The Last of Us or Horizon Zero Dawn, why not just release them as like a definitive edition if you're going to do this? It's not even really a remaster or a remake. You're just
Yeah,
basically
and
upscaling shit and then reselling it.
And don't bloody charge $70 for
Or-
it. No,
or-
fuck off.
Or in the case of like The Last of Us Part 1, you're actually cutting content out of the game because they took the multiplayer out of it. And then
Exactly.
just
So it should not have been wanted $70. That's
and then they
what
just did an engine upgrade and released it.
yeah,
and
for
I-
$70.
And listen, I understand that The Last of Us is a moneymaker for Sony and
Mhm.
Naughty Dog, okay? Like their show is killing it whether you like it or not. You know, they're all their games have sold, you know, massive millions of dollars. I understand why they're doing this on a financial standpoint. That's not what we're here to argue. What we're here to ask is like, is it actually make any sense to do it? And the answer probably is no. Actually, you know what's funny is besides the Master Chief Collection, like, and Age of Empires, I really can't think of Microsoft doing too much of that, really, because they just did like
Yeah,
the Age
I
of
mean-
Empires 2 Definitive Edition that they released on consoles. But other
Yeah,
than
that
that, they
was
really
only
don't.
on
release
PC a
Age of
couple of years ago,
Mythology
so-
again.
Hmm?
Yeah, that would also probably warrant a remake.
What's that?
Age of
Look how old
Mythology.
that game is. It's
Yeah,
like early 2000.
yeah, see, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
That
Oh
was
yeah.
one of the first games I actually played on PC.
And I'm sorry, Ray. I went on a
That needs to be
tangent.
revamped.
What's your
Yeah,
thoughts?
it's
on
alright.
this?
Oh, no worries. I was just waiting my turn. I would actually say I think 10 years might be. I mean, it's
That's why I said minimum,
it's
right?
it's not a bad.
Minimum.
No. I'm saying it wouldn't hurt to lower that a little bit in some cases. I think
Really?
rather than
You
a
think so?
time period, it's more
Well,
of a
I'm not just basing it on the time.
technology.
Yeah, that's
like,
also where I was going with
because
that.
you
Yeah,
look
'cause like I
at
said, as a
the older
platforms
games
as well.
and
Yeah.
they're they're very old and the engines are old, the graphics are old. Like you could
Yeah,
doing a
'cause-
remaster of one of those is going to be a lot more impactful than
Mhm.
doing a remaster of
Mm.
The Last of Us Part 1.
Yes, that's why I
Clearly.
specified remakes. Really, I wasn't really specifying remasters. I was mostly going for remakes, like
But
complete
also-
revamping from one platform to another.
Also, with
And then,
how
um,
quickly
well,
technology is kind of improving
Yeah,
nowadays,
That's
like
exactly one of the reasons.
that window
why.
might shrink very rapidly over
Mhm.
time.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
you
that
might
is also
start
becoming a
seeing-
problem.
Do you feel like console
Rematches.
generations are that much of a leap though?
No.
Not since I think what, like the
From PlayStation
original
2 to,
Xbox to like 360.
yeah.
Like everything
Yeah.
after that has been pretty high quality,
Mm.
for most games that come out as like as good as they can look.
Mm.
Yeah.
Or like from
But
PS2 to
you could
PS3,
definitely
that was
see
quite a
like
drastic
where
difference.
base Xbox games can
Mm.
look pretty
Yeah. Yeah, rough.
rough.
Put it that
Yeah, that's a good word.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, say, take for example the original Serious Sam. That was released on Xbox in 2002, way back when. Now look at it. Now look at all these bloody different versions of Serious Sam, the original games that have come out, like the Serious Sam HD collection.
But
That is quite a drastic improvement from the original games, because the original games had a more cartoony look, while the HD remasters had like a more realistic look, but still kept the same aspect of a Serious Sam game. You know, the same pace, the same sounds, even just cleaned them up, made them sound even better compared to back in those days with the sound technology, and that kind of stuff.
yeah, what I was gonna say about the console generations is like technology is improving so fast that I feel like
Oh,
even now like a PS5 and a Xbox Series X are falling behind already. You know, like
yeah, because PCs are always advancing to be so.
okay, so to bring up Forspoken, but not in a completely derogatory term, right? Because I haven't I only played a little bit of Forspoken, and I can't really talk about that because I haven't played enough, right? I didn't find it very interesting, and I found it kind of actually a bad way to represent like for like if you're okay, let's put it. I'm gonna put it out there. I don't care if you're somebody who's looking for a character to look up to in video games, and they're gonna make a African American woman, you know, the lead character in your game, and then the first thing they're gonna have her be is a like career criminal, and then have her be like, you know, get in trouble for committing more crimes. Probably not the best start when you're trying to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
Plus the writing was pretty cringy too.
and it's not, and beyond the cringe factor that's very popular, it makes her so unlikable. Like her character is very very unlikable. So you don't want to like cheer for her because everything she's asked to do in the game, she's like, I don't really want to. Like
She's lazy.
yeah, well, I imagine she has a redemption arc. She has to in a video game. I'm pretty sure.
From what I've heard, actually, no, she doesn't. From what I've heard.
But beyond all that, right? The performance on PC and PS5 of Forspoken is terrible. Like if you're running in performance mode, you're getting between 1080p and 900p. Between 40
And it's not even 60 frames per second.
yeah, it's between like
That's the most baffling part.
30 and 40 frames per second. If you're playing on, you know, the graphical mode, then you're looking at like, you know, then you're looking at 1080p like 30, I think. And it's like it's
Possibly.
you know, and then like, you know, it's this weird like console war thing where like PS5 players are blaming PC for holding the PS5 back, which is some of the weirdest bullshit I've ever seen.
That's such stupid bullshit.
Yeah, like this is
Go make a console then if you think you can do better.
no,
Or
this
shut
is,
the fuck up.
it's just no, it's just weird people making takes on like things they have no knowledge about, right? So like they have no knowledge of what is actually in a PS5. They're just like, it's a PS5, so it's obviously got to be the most powerful thing out there.
It has the Sony name tag on it, therefore.
Yeah, not even close. Like just like Xbox. Like Xbox may be more powerful than Sony, but it's probably marginal at best. So like neither one of these plastic boxes that people are worshiping and like console warring over really make any sense to do so. It's just so silly to me. Like that'd be like me like PC Master Race. Like okay, so what? If
respect is dumb.
If I spend $6,000 on a brand new computer, maybe I could say that. But I'm running a mid rig. Might as well say at this point. And I know people that run on less than me, and it's fine. Like we're all playing games. It doesn't matter what technical fidelity you're playing at. Like,
Exactly.
they're all just like, this is in a plastic shell too. I'm not out there worshiping my PC. You know,
I think that's a topic for another time, though.
I know, but I'm just
Mhm.
talking about in general. Like that, anything that requires performance on anything automatically creates console warring because of performance. That's it. All right.
Optimization is one of the most important factors to garner when making a game entirely.
Yeah. So I think
Anyway, yeah.
I think next time you should stop by because I think the topic for next month is developers using DLSS as a crutch to get over the fact that they're putting Denuvo on everything. Stop by for that one.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one to discuss.
Yeah, because that's actually I read like multiple articles about that over the last few days. So check out that next month.
Do post them into the podcast chat when you're
Yes.
able to.
All right, so now it's the fun part.
I would say one final point though with the remasters and stuff. Since Tim brought up the whole price tag and stuff, is availability of the base game or original game is important. Because
Yes.
obviously for Nintendo games, you're not able to buy most of the old games, so a remaster is more warranted in those cases, I think. But
Yes.
again, for
Yes.
Last of Us Part 1, you have it on
Okay.
PlayStation 4 right there. It's been out for only 2 years. Like, if you want to make a PS5 version, go ahead, but you don't. That's not a remaster. It's not a.
Don't charge 70
You don't-
quid from 70
I mean,
bucks for
it should be about the same price. I mean, if you're adding
It should
some
be like
content,
a
maybe it makes
$10 upgrade. That's it.
maybe it's worth the price increase, but or maybe you just make it backwards compatible. I don't know.
Or
You
that,
know?
yeah, but
You know,
Sony can't
hey,
do that because of the way they
console
make.
owners, you know, remember that thing that you guys used to put on your box saying like, "Oh yeah, it's backwards compatible, isn't that great?" You
Yeah,
should do that again.
unfortunately, only Microsoft seem to have that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, there's
Yeah.
also games that I would like
Price
to
of the
have
base game
remakes
should
of.
probably have dropped a significant amount before you even
Mhm.
consider remaking or remastering it.
Yep.
Like at least
I'll just
50% of its
say-
price, if not like 75% of its price.
Mm.
True.
I'll just say one final thing that Black and White deserves remakes because you can only get them physically. You can't get them digitally anywhere. So Black and White. Oh, and Dino Crisis. They need remakes too because you can't buy them online either.
I have a feeling that's got to be in
Un-
development somewhere.
Unless that Japanese company that did great PC ports for Resident Evil 2 and 3. Can you guys do Dino Crisis 1 and 2, please? Thanks.
All right. So, we're on to my favorite part of the podcast where we look forward to the next month and see what's coming up. And this month, obviously, there's a couple big games that everybody's been waiting for, but there's also some, like, other stuff that I'm looking forward to that's maybe on the lower end of the spectrum when it comes to,
Mhm.
to hype.
Some I've never even heard of.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, make that quite a few I've never heard of.
All right, so I'm gonna have Murmich go first because he hasn't said anything in about 10 minutes. So I feel
It's fine.
No, it's not. No, it's not. We will need to have
So-
equal say in this.
Going first for
Yeah.
games that are upcoming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Broombot Battlegrounds.
What a title.
Broombot.
Yeah, Broombot Battlegrounds.
There you go. I got it. All right. Oh, that looks wonderful. Oh, this would be a great like after the podcast game.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Fucking mallets. That's amazing.
4-person cage match, basically, where you're a little
Oh.
Roomba
Rumbo.
that needs to go smash your friends.
You know what this reminds me of? Does any of you remember that Robot Wars from way back
Oh,
when?
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god, that is some nostalgic shit right there. It's basically this, but this is far more on the comical side.
Oh,
I'll
definitely.
say,
And far more
Oh
chaotic.
my
too.
god, they give him
Hell,
guns.
All kinds of hilarious shit.
Yeah.
Guns? Oh my fucking word, that's hilarious.
That is
Oh
great.
man.
Oh,
That definitely would be a hell of a. I think it'd be a great party game too.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So who's up next? I'll make Silver go.
Perish. The thought. Yeah, just perish. Perish.
Yeah.
There you go. I love how it was the first thing that showed up. Thanks for making it easy for us.
And it's already out. You can play it right now.
Yeah, it's a shame that because I did check the date and I was like, okay, so second, okay, so it just come out the next day after the podcast, and I was like, but you know, of course,
Well, it's
technical
February game
issues
either way,
occurred, and yeah, exactly. Thankfully, it came out today and not before. And you know, I like my FPS games.
Yeah, so this is a 1 to 4 player. Yeah, this.
Mm.
Yeah, the fashion in this game is blood.
This is most FPS. That's so
Almost.
almost.
There are some that actually remarkably don't have any blood whatsoever. Although
But
this is definitely not one of
it looks fantastic. I'm sad that it's mixed, but maybe they'll
them.
improve it over time.
Yes, please do.
Because it looks good.
'Cause I hate to see I hate to see a shooter that actually looks good gameplay wise. Bring it down.
You got Silverwich's attention.
Yeah.
Bring down the sky.
All right, Ray,
Bring-
you're up next.
Let's look at Hot Guns International Missions.
Okay.
Hot guns.
Looks like it's Broforce now, sir.
Actually,
Oh my word.
it does have a similar resemblance to it.
Okay,
does.
why did I not see this?
That's
Good.
That's what surprised me. It's like none of you guys saw this, but
Oh, because
I know, right?
it was under the February no date thing.
Ah.
nah.
That's why. Yeah, because if I don't see a specific date, I kind of like skip by it. Even
Wow,
if it
this
says
is-
the month.
So do I.
This is
Yeah.
very Broforce.
Right?
Oh yeah, definitely. It feels like a little faster though.
So
Yeah,
no-
I'll definitely play this.
It says
Definitely.
similar to Broforce and Duck Game. Well, yeah, that's right on the head.
Right.
All right, so my first one
Force. I mean,
is
Force.
Rhythm Sprout.
Rhythm Sprout.
It's called Sick
I-
Beats and Bad Sweets. So
Saw
Oh
this,
my
yeah.
gosh.
so you gotta do chill lo-fi walks and fight bosses to K-pop, EDM, and hip-hop inspired tracks.
Why not?
Well, it's a
My
rhythm
gosh.
game. And you know what? After Hi-Fi Rush, I'm kind of like, all right, you know what? Fine, I'll try some more rhythm.
Yeah, that's what I said. Why not?
I have a feeling it'd probably drive me insane trying to fight bosses in this game, though. With the way that it handles rhythm, I'm like, oh lord. I don't know if I'd probably have to take some Adderall before I try to play it or something.
Or just have nothing else on anywhere on your screens and focus on
Yeah.
the game. I'm sure you'll manage.
But since it's from Tiny Build, I figured at least it's probably quality. It might drive me insane.
Yeah, it should be good quality. Yeah, I mean, look at those reviews. Very positive. Yeah, sure.
There you go. See, look at that. All right, next up.
That's an enthusiastic.
Hey.
Next up, Murmich.
What about Ray?
It's your
Maybe that-
turn. Yeah.
Oh wait.
you're-
Oh,
Guns.
I thought. Idiot.
No, he already
My
went.
dream setup.
Was it?
My,
My
dream,
dream setup.
I was getting.
It's literally you build a room.
And it's got some lo-fi beats. He's all about the vibe today. He's all about the vibe.
And hey, it looks relaxing.
Looks very relaxing, and you can set up however you want that little room to have a fancy PC and lights and
You know, I got a question. Like, if a game like
Mhm.
this has a demo, which it does, like, what the hell does the demo have on such a simplistic game? Like,
One room.
Right?
yeah, like you get to build one wall, and it's like buy the rest of the game for the rest of the walls.
You get to experience the tutorial, and that's it. Probably.
Probably.
Something like
It's like a
Well,
three-minute demo. No, but listen, I'm actually excited.
At least it. I'm sorry.
No, like I said, over time I've kind of learned to respect games like this, right? The smaller, more minimalistic stuff because of Ray. He's definitely, I'd say, predominantly
Yeah.
been the one to pick stuff like
Like
this. And being subjected to it by seeing it all the time, I've started to be like, well, you know what? They're actually just taking everything and putting it on a small scale, but there's still there's not a lack of effort there. It's just everything's just put into a small perspective. That's fine.
And as I've said before, sometimes simplicity is the best.
Yeah.
And as someone who's played way too much decorating around in Animal Crossing, this is a game that I would probably enjoy. So if you like Happy Home Designer, you'd probably like this.
All right, you are next. Silver.
Right here. Relic Dudes.
Looks like DuckTales.
I know. What a name.
Relic Dudes. Oh, it looks like
So, yeah, Vampire Survivors.
Yeah.
I've since playing that, I've actually noticed there's been quite a few games in that style, and I was like, I really did enjoy Vampire Survivors. I haven't finished everything in that game, but I've made quite a lot of progress. So yeah, I saw that and I was like, ooh, very nice. Plus, it has co-op, which is something that Vampire Survivors does sadly not have. I understand it could get extremely chaotic, but hey.
And difficult for an engine to handle.
Yes.
Right.
Even if it is just pixels, and there are hundreds of projectiles just flying across the screen, and it handles it extremely well on Xbox. I will
Not
say
to
that.
mention, you would have to sync that between two machines. That would be
Yes.
quite a-
And
Exactly.
I will say one thing though, if you enjoy Vampire Survivor, the fact that it's free on mobile because they couldn't find any company to publish it for them without
involving monetization.
yeah, so they literally just gave it away for free on mobile. There's no excuse not to play it on mobile.
That definitely must have garnered them some grand free publicity.
With
Positive,
that, I feel
too.
like you should play it on mobile and just buy a PC copy anyway, just because
it's
Yeah,
like what?
It's only it's like
kind of dev you wanna
$4.
support.
Yeah,
It's like $5. $5.
yeah.
That's it.
So I mean, it's
Same price for a burger.
yeah. I would say if nothing else, just give it a shot.
And honestly, you'd get more than 30 hours of entertainment. Yes, a $5 game can net you about 30 hours. Fuck, that's a goddamn bargain. What are you waiting for, Christmas? I'm just saying.
I mean, you could wait for Christmas.
Not sponsored by Vampire Survivors
I don't know
anyway.
if they go
Just
on
saying,
sale
it's a
that
very
often, but
enjoyable
yeah.
Yeah.
game.
It's 1% off. You can save 1 penny. All right, Ray. What's next?
Shape palette.
Shape
On the topic of minimalist games.
shape palette.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. It didn't go with shape, so I had to start typing the second one.
Puzzle games. Involving color and shapes.
Very simplistic.
It's $4.50. It's gonna totally ruin your wallet.
Oh yes.
2045.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It'll burn an orange circle-shaped hole in your wallet.
Yes, get your wallets out, lads. It's
All
a
right.
bit too
So
expensive.
I wanna put this out there for anybody if this is your first time listening or watching. Mermitch is very much a person who likes to decorate things. Ray is definitely a person who likes puzzle games or minimalist games, but that's not his only preference.
Very much
And-
also like good scenery, like nice hiking games and stuff.
I
Yeah.
love just
So-
beautiful nature games,
so
which is why Way of the Hunter tickled my funny bone with that.
Yeah, so like if you're wondering why these are very niche titles that they have when they do them, It's why, because like me, I like almost every type of game. Silver is
I mean,
more.
there's nothing I won't play.
Silver is a very much a FPS and horror guy, though. It is
And retro
core.
shooter.
FPS, horror, RPG, beat 'em up on occasion. But I will play almost anything because I have tried games like Memorora, which Reverie of Light, which is again a platformer. Usually, I don't really enjoy platformers all that much, but of course, I did play Crash Bandicoot way back in the day when I was a kid. So yeah, there you go.
All right, so my
I'll
next
play
one.
almost anything.
Well, my next
Almost.
one is a game that I'm going to butcher the title of, and Silver's going to yell at me. I'm going to say Helvete.
Yeah, Helveti. Yeah, just to say Helveti. There you go.
It's a character action game set in Gaelic Celtic mythology. It is very
Yeah,
much
which is Scottish, by the way, people, not Irish. It's Scottish. Let's clarify that.
It's a side-scrolling hack and slash game, which looks fucking awesome. Yeah.
And its music is
yeah.
really, really
Got the
good,
style.
apparently, because people have been raving about it on YouTube.
Very stylish, and I love the art style. I love that kind of art.
It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to see what it actually plays like when it comes out tomorrow.
And people are already
Hopefully
raving about the
tomorrow.
music already.
And it's at least it's on Switch Silver. You got to play it now. Yeah.
I may take a look actually.
All right. What's next, Mermich?
Well, it wouldn't be me doing the podcast without another VR game, so The Light Brigade.
I shockingly don't think I have any VR games this time. Maybe.
There wasn't very much.
Don't quote me on that though. I might have found something. Who knows?
Not even Silver knows what's on this list.
No, I do. Just I can't remember what they look like. It's been several days since we last checked, okay?
So,
A Light Brigade.
basically, go kill everything.
I was like, wait a second, this is something that I would pretty much play. Unless it's a wave shooter. So long as you can move, then hey.
Yeah,
I
you
like the
can.
fact that you can move.
And then you have
which is
to
great.
open doors by doing the little pray thing.
Yeah, this. Oh wow! I saw that. I was like, wow, what a method of opening doors. Yeah, why open them the traditional way when you can just pray and hope the door opens?
Yeah.
Yeah, this reminds me of a VR game that I played a long time ago. Oh crap! I wish I could remember the name of it, but yeah, it definitely plays similar to that.
Is it
Which,
locked?
hey,
Okay, so at least it's not.
I'd probably consider
At
playing
least
that.
it's not locked down to one headset.
That's great because they don't want to do that.
I'm
You
saying
never want to do that when
there's a
you're
lot of
making
games
video
that do that though. Like a lot of games do that.
And
Like
that sucks.
it's only available on the Vibe, or
No, don't do that because you're not getting the whole player base you could get.
Exactly.
Plus, you're actually losing out on money too.
All right,
Because not
Silver.
everybody can afford the fucking Vive. Anomaly.
Oh yeah, and the upgrades are cards.
Nice. There's a
The-
little bit of card
is-
game.
You say
XP.
the Anomaly.
Anomaly. It's just called Anomaly. It's just gonna be one of those that are really annoying to find because. Oh boy. Great,
Okay.
thanks, Steam.
Okay, hold on.
Thanks to people that make multiple games with Anomaly in the title.
Oh, there we go. I got it. There's Anomaly 1, Anomaly 2, the Anomaly.
Yes, that's the Anomaly game that I was talking about. Yeah,
I
using
figured.
a LiDAR system. Because I've seen another game like this, and it's a rather intriguing horror game. And I like games where you're technically blind without using a tool that you would very rarely see be used in video games. Because light. I'm not sure what to call it. But using light to show the path or show the way to go is not very often used, as far as I'm aware. But I like games like that, actually. It's unique. It's not overdone yet. Hopefully, it never gets overdone, but you never know, right?
Inspired
And
by
it's not just
Scanner Sombra, huh?
yeah. I remember seeing 8-Bit Ryan playing that and Dorkin. And those are very unique titles, different from all the others. Because they don't rely on jump scares; they rely on the environment to guide you and stuff like that.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
So what's up, Ray?
Let's look at Deliver Us Mars.
Ooh, that's a big hitter.
Yep. If you're familiar with the an older title known as Deliver Us the Moon, this is the same company.
It affected everyone.
Same more universe, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Wood, Mars has trees. Gasp.
Plenty of well-intentioned people have caused
Well,
so
Silver's
much
already blown away.
You have so much potential to help so many people.
Blow me away, why don't you?
We need to bring them back home. Save up.
No. Stop.
What your
You
dad
started
and the
it.
Winter Council did.
All along,
True, at least they didn't stop the tune.
all along, this is just a prequel to Starfield.
Bum bum bum.
Dude.
Going to Outward. I'm going to find
No, it actually looks pretty good,
Yeah.
and it's out today, everybody.
Something's missing. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, they ain't out
Is there
grant.
ever a plan to save us?
Yeah, Terraformed is definitely right, Glenn.
We can be better.
Nice. I wonder why it's mixed. All right, I gotta go down and read it for a second. Why is it mixed? Actually, hurts the experience developer seems to want to deliver. You just walk around figuring out how to finish one trivial linear task after another. Okay, I guess that would probably be an issue.
Oh, they really don't seem to want us to go.
You saw the
So
Dodo said
basically,
you
people are saying it's boring.
4 people to space. You'd be
That's a shame.
I can see how that would be a problem.
Why did you want to come on this mission?
Hmm.
I'll see you soon, Moonbat.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
It's a shame you never want to play a game that's boring.
Incredible.
I need to know that when we get there,
It is a shame.
you'll make the right decisions.
So, what now?
All right, my next one is Perseus Titan Slayer.
Hmm.
So it's an action roguelike ARPG game.
Oh, you have my attention. Plus, it's based in Greek mythology,
Yes.
which is something I can dig. You know me, I love my mythology.
So, helpful hint, as you can see on the screen, I already have it in my library. So, I am working on a review for this game. So, if you're wondering if it's going to be good or not, I'll tell you when it gets there. But currently, I'm only about like 45 minutes in. So, I will say though, it looks promising. So if you want to check it out or add it to your follow list and check it out when it comes out, if you're into ARPGs, I would definitely keep your eye on this one. It seems to definitely keep that balance between being true to the mythology and also like taking a lot of like the really popular ARPG like UI and mechanics and incorporating into it properly. So it almost feels like Greek mythology, like Diablo 3-ish more than 2, but still very Diablo-ish feeling to the combat. All right, what's up next, Murmich?
Panorama Prologue.
Is it Canorama?
No, Pan.
Oh,
And
Pan.
it's got an apostrophe between Pan and Orama.
Yeah, you cut out a little bit, at least on my end, when you said the title name.
There you go, I got it.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, he's the prologue you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, we'll just look at the actual main game. It's the same thing.
Well, the main game is to be announced.
Yeah, but I figure
I guess
the
they're going out with a prologue early
Yeah.
on too.
yeah.
It doesn't count though, does it?
Well, just for the people at home,
Okay.
the prologue one is coming out February 21st.
Ah, okay. That does count.
Here, we'll make him happy. We'll go over to the prologue. There, and it's free. It's free. Prologue's free.
It's kind of like an extra demo.
Indeed.
And props to the developer for being named Chicken Launcher.
Yep.
That's a unique
But
one.
it's a little bit like what was the
Dwarf Romantic?
Or Mid-
Yeah, it's a bit like Dwarf Romantic.
So I see.
It looks like it.
It is definitely a lot like Dwarf Romantic in the visual sense. Is it like it in gameplay? Who knows?
Yeah. I can tell
We'll
with the
find out.
hexagon tiles, yeah.
It looks a little more focused on strategy than puzzle, perhaps.
Yeah.
So it would seem.
Oh,
But we'll
right.
find
We'll wait to find
But
out.
that's not a bad
Yep,
thing.
wait for it to come out.
All right, Silver.
Meat puppet.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, technically, that's what all people are.
Wow, you want to talk about a friggin' retro game, Silver? Holy shit!
Yeah, I know, right? When I saw this, I was like, damn, now we're talking like Diablo 1 kind of style here, Jesus.
I'm waiting for moo. Yeah, listen, every game like this has to have the cow level.
Oh god, no, not every game. Then again, it actually depends on what kind of game it is.
Hell cows.
Hell cow!
Yes, they were actually called bovines from hell.
Yeah, see?
in Diablo 2, the cow level in Diablo
God.
2. Yes, it's a real thing. Ask Tim to show you if he ever finishes Diablo 2.
Dude, I finished Diablo 2 on like the old Diablo 2 like 14 times.
Oh yeah, blimey, I played the shite out of that.
You know the developers are
This-
milking playtime when.
Yeah. Milk is good. Alright.
And what a game it will be, I wonder.
Alright, you're up, Ray.
The F-L-I-E-S-E. I have no idea how you pronounce that.
Oh, doesn't matter. We got it. Doesn't matter how it's spelled or what it is.
Fleece?
We'll type it in.
Fleece? Yeah, fleece. Fleece. I just did say fleece, fuck it.
You could try and spell it if I just said fleece. You'd just put F-L-E-E-S-E.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
it's one of
Felice?
those
Felice?
puzzle games.
Yep.
I'd say Felice. Fuck it, Felice. There you go.
Ray,
Yes.
Flice.
those types of puzzles are my bane.
I love these puzzles.
You may love
I'm
them,
not
I
a
am
fan of
terrible at them.
That's why it's
I'm
my
not a
game
fan
and
of
not
those
yours.
kinds of puzzles. That's why I didn't like the V-Jolt fucking number puzzle in Resident Evil 1. Fucking hell. Keypads that don't actually have numbers. Instead, you have to fill them all in with the opposite color. Yes, it was so annoying. Oh well. There's a simple solution, it's just that I can never remember it.
Alright. Here's one of ones I'm looking forward to. It is Wanted Dead.
Or alive.
And it is a third-person
It's
hack and
just
slash. Yeah, third person hack and slash game that comes out on Valentine's Day because you want to share love with a katana blade.
You want to have fun on Valentine's Day and wipe out the enemies.
So people want to wonder if you might wonder why I'm so excited about this game. One, it has a lot of 80s influence. I love that. But two, it's made from the makers of Ninja Gaiden and Dead or Alive. So I know it's got pedigree behind it.
Well, sadly, what was it? Team Ninja have kind of fallen by the wayside.
Yeah, this is all
their money-grubbing ways with Dead or Alive 6.
Well, thankfully, this isn't made by them. This is made by the former developers of Team Ninja. Yeah.
Good. Okay, then I can probably get behind something like this then.
Yeah, that's why this game isn't $70 and probably PlayStation 5 exclusive or something. Because that, all these studios that are struggling just signing exclusive contracts to make up for the fact that they can't make any money. So I'm kind of happy to see this one come out as like an independent title with a small publisher. Because I'm pretty excited to see what it's gonna be like.
So what kind of game is this? Because I'm not seeing any gameplay right now.
Okay.
Hack and slash third-person shooter.
Yep.
Oh.
Don't worry, Silver. I will just for you. Unlike the day.
Yeah, because that just seemed like an anime.
I mean, it's a nice.
That's the anime opening.
I love the fact that
I was watching it
because that really does set the mood. That sets the mood.
All right, here's some actual
But
gameplay.
it was a bit too slow.
There you go. How about this?
For the podcast, I mean, for the podcast. I'll watch it in my own
Not
time.
for him. No, it's not too slow for
wow,
Silver. It's
look
too
at
slow
that.
for the podcast.
Yeah, it's too slow for the podcast. Well, come on. Well, Merman says he's kind of on a time limit.
And there's cats and
not that much.
Listen, there's cats, naked women, and katanas.
Cats?
I'm okay.
You had me sold at cats. It's a very fluffy ginger cat. Oh my god, very fluffy.
It just looks like it's gonna be a very wild hack and slash game.
I love. I love the fact that it has anime cutscenes as well as like live action and CG and CG.
Yeah, this is like.
Why the fuck not? You know what else going on my list?
This is like my sleeper game of the month right here. I really hope that it ends up being something really good.
I wish I saw that sooner.
So while everybody else is playing Hogwarts, I'm gonna play this because I don't know jack.
Fair enough.
I don't know jack shit about Harry Potter, and I'm not gonna pretend.
Makes two of us.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot, despite the fact that I've seen all the movies and read at least 3 of the novels.
All right. So what's next?
Yeah.
What's next, Berman?
All for me? Or
The Pale Beyond.
I wonder how the hell you
The
found that.
Pale Beyond.
Oh.
I went past it. I went past it several times. Looking up and down.
More than anything, I will say that this game has a wonderful art style.
Willpower, control,
Yes, it does.
understanding. Seems like you're going to be here for some time. You don't have much. You have to
And
make it last.
it's quite interesting
You're
looking.
all alone. These people are all you.
It feels like anime, not like anime, but like a stylized version of like
Almost like a visual novel mixed with
Frostpunk.
And neither did they.
Mm-hmm.
Resource management, and you gotta like make your risk and reward for survival. Yeah.
You're in charge now.
What are you gonna give up?
Ooh. What can you give up? What can you give up? What can you afford to give up?
What can't you give up?
To the end of the world.
Indeed. Those are the 2 questions. What can you afford to give up, and what can't you give up?
But yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to see more of this. Really, not even so much to actually play it myself. I just want to see what the game's about and go from there. Cannibal Time. I'm not gonna doubt that this game would have that.
Yeah, no, Glad I wouldn't pick that over anything. Nope.
It breaks.
Nope.
those
I absolutely refuse to delve into that kind of thing.
I get the impression that Lab might have played Frostpunk.
Yeah. How do we keep the fires burning? Throw in the bodies.
Glove is our local strategy nut. I mean that in a good way, Glove.
Strategy
not
and resource management.
Oh yes. Because even he, like me, likes some of the good old classics when it comes to strategy.
Eat or starve. Well, there you go. This game, like I said, this game looks really, really good. And it has a demo right now. If you like what you're seeing, check out the demo right now. It's free. It takes a few minutes of your time. Find out if you like it or not. All right,
Yeah,
Silver, you're back up.
Right. Hogwarts Legacy. There you go.
Oh, no. Not this.
Look, for all the people that said about that stupid bullshit that's going on right now, I don't give a fuck, okay? I care about the game and the universe.
Oh, that's not...
Someone who fucking wrote about it, and that's all. There you go. That's my 2 cents.
Nah, I'm not worried about any of that. For me...
we knew James was going to play this, so...
Yeah, like, for me personally, it's not even about that. For me, it's more like, finally someone brought it up. We knew we had to talk about it eventually.
Well, as I said, it's because it's got like RPG elements, and I'm like, hey, I like RPGs.
You know what's surprising is that my wife loves Harry Potter. Loves Harry Potter. Could give a shit less about this game. And I'm like, wait, you love RPGs and you like Harry Potter? She's like, yes. And she's like, I'm like, but you're not interested in the game? She's like, no, I like the movie and the books. It doesn't mean I want to play it. I'm like, that's fair.
Well then, if you like the Harry
Potter, maybe staircase.
Maybe try the older Harry Potter games. I mean, they were kind of rough.
They were kind of shit, dude. What are you talking about?
Have you ever played the original PS1 games and PS2 games?
Yeah, the movie license games. I was not a fan.
Harry Potter Lego games.
No. I don't mean the later ones in the like 360, the Death of the Hallows. They were garbage. Yes.
Oh, you're about the OG ones.
Way back, yes. I mean, way back. You know, Philosopher's Stone, as we call it. We guys call it Sorcerer's Stone.
I haven't played any of them because I'm not interested in the franchise. That's all.
Well, hey, you have an emulator for PS1, maybe. If you're ever curious.
Great, he just outed me, guys. Sony's coming for me. Thanks.
If they would give a shit if this by this time, dude. Those games are like 20 fucking years old. Who cares? Who fucking cares?
Don't touch somebody's intellectual property. That's very naughty.
Okay.
As if they would give a shit.
What's up next? What's up next, Ray?
Let's take a look at Synchronicity.
Choices you make now.
Oh yeah. Synchronicity. Yeah, okay.
It's a Y.
I got it.
Synchronicity. You've got it.
I don't have it. Fuck.
This month's podcast with Kent himself.
Tim, I mean, Ray, did you actually write down the name like I did?
CHRON.
I was gonna say, you could just put it. You could just put it in the.
Yeah, the chat. Yeah, you could have just put it in the chat.
Spelling is not my strong suit. I'm sorry, everyone. Pick on me as you will. I don't care.
Nope. Well, we'll not.
He's not in school anymore. You can't make fun of him.
You put in synchrony.
We're all adults here. We're all adults here. Let's act like.
We're all adults here. I mean, what?
Respectable adults.
There you go. I got it.
Define respectable.
Okay, so it has
later.
Okay. I was like, wait a second. Why did it? So it's out now, but it has no user reviews. Okay.
Can you buy it though? Can you buy it though? Scroll down. Can you buy it?
Okay. What is going on with this game?
Excellent question.
Where is the?
Well, I will say the gameplay reminds me of a bit more of a free-form Shadowrun, where you can actually shoot through walls, which is pretty cool. I like that little feature.
I would love to know what happened to the game. I feel like it got pulled from Steam.
That would, well, no, it wouldn't be there if it actually did.
Well, I'm talking about like pulled from sale.
That is a possibility. That would also be kind of a shame if it did,
I agree.
because it actually doesn't look that bad. It
Right?
actually looks pretty entertaining.
But that's very
I wonder what
strange because it
happened.
has no release date and no reviews. That is.
That
strange.
is.
It was not like this
confusing.
2 days ago.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that. Like that's.
It
very
was very recent. Whatever happened.
Suspicious.
That's it.
What?
Oh, it is a pity. But I guess we
Alright,
just have to
Tim.
wait it out. But
We'll put a pin in that, I guess.
Okay.
Mhm.
yeah,
My next one is 10 dates because you have to have an FMV game every month.
Of course.
right. I wish I found one for you, Tim, but I just couldn't really find one, unfortunately. I never found one or two
So,
last month.
so I play almost every one of Wales Interactive's FMV games, just for clarification.
Did you play the other one on stream or off
Which
stream?
one?
5 dates.
No, I've
Or
never
for
played
us.
I've never played 5 days on there.
Oh, then you probably should. Just kidding. Hey, maybe on Valentine's Day, Tim.
I know, right?
Otherwise, it's coming out this month. It's
That-
coming out on Valentine's Day.
So on
Play both games, man. There you go.
listen, on Valentine's Day we'll do 15 dates. We'll do 5 and then 10.
5 and 10.
Why not?
Look, he might not be able to spell, but you can definitely tell he can do math.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Woo!
He has to. He has to know the numbers.
I'm math good. I'm math good.
I'm not good, eh?
English, not so much.
Ouch.
Speech not good. Math's good though. Sorry, Tim.
That hurt my soul a little bit, but that's fine. My
Yeah,
wife,
who gives a shit?
my wife already took it. It's fine.
Oh.
All right, next verbiage.
Terrarium Builder. Do you need me to put the name in the chat for you?
No, we're just gonna put builder and then just like nope.
And then pray.
Usually that works.
It
Sort
depends.
of.
I think it depends on the word.
Terrarium.
I got it. I didn't need your help anyway. Fuck you.
Oh, Tim. You're so
Strong,
mean.
independent man who don't need no spelling.
We have another simple builder game.
Oh, hey, as I've said before, Memish, there is nothing wrong with simplicity whatsoever.
Hey, you know what? You know what this reminds me of is like, you know that movie where like they're crafting the stuff with the putty, and they're getting all lovey with each other. That's what this. You can
No.
recreate that in this game. Oh, come on! What movie?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm old.
Well, if that's what you want to do, Tim, this seems to be the game for you.
Now you're gonna make me look it
But
up.
the reason why this popped out to me was because of the fact that, like, I've seen videos of people building terrariums in real life, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like a tiny little actual terrarium.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Indeed.
You could even do physics-defying things like that.
And hey, who doesn't like outdoor physics?
All right, there you go, Glav. You can be with me on this. It's the movie Ghost. Because he's old enough to know what it is. I'm sorry, it's not like, you know, in your timeline, Mermich.
Well, sorry, I was born in the 90s.
Oh God, you fucking kids! I swear
Well-
to God.
Hey, fuck you. I'm 31 this
You're
year.
telling that to 3 people who were born in the 90s.
My wife
Yes.
was born in the
Well,
90s.
some of us were born in the early 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that,
Right.
so that makes a difference.
I'm still a
I mean-
90s kid.
All right.
Still,
So
it makes a difference if you were born before 95. Anyway,
what's next, Silver?
Rune Break. Rune Break.
There
I
you
know.
go.
Quite a few games with RU, or at least. Yeah.
That's an item.
Oh,
Valheim
yes.
that you need to summon
Yeah.
the 6 boss.
Yeah. I was gonna say, guess what? It's another horde shooter, I guess you want to call it.
So this is
Something
like
that, I don't know.
this is like Vampire Survivor, but like more 3D.
Yeah. Yep,
And you're a wizard.
it's a nice combination of 2.5D.
I
Yeah,
got
and you're a wizard, Harry.
wizard.
You're
You're
a
a-
wizard.
you're a
Harry.
wizard,
Oh wait,
Tim.
that's different.
Harry.
Different game.
You're a wizard, Timmy. You're a wizard, Timmy.
Where's the Harry Potter DLC? We need that.
They couldn't license that. Sorry.
Probably not.
The crossover with Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah,
Can
there you
afford it,
go.
so they bring out their own.
Oh my god. All right,
And you know
Ray.
what? I like the look of it. It looks very flashy.
That's good.
Apollo, a co-op game.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I like co-op games.
Well,
Yes.
if you liked or were interested in Don't Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, this is a Apollo 11 mission inspired
Oh no.
sort of game like
Oh
that.
no. Oh no. Yes, one of you should buy this so we can help you fail. I mean, succeed.
All right,
Something like that, yeah.
I'll add to my wish list only because of the chaos that will ensue. I'd buy it just to see how badly we'd fail. Oh, cool. You can lose oxygen? Alright, I'm totally down.
Oxygen not included. That's a
Yeah!
different game, never mind.
1 to 4 mission commanders. Oh
Yeah,
my
so
gosh.
you can have up to 5 people in the one in game and 4 helping you try and fix things in
Oh my
the
god.
Apollo.
That's gonna be
This
a
sounds amazing.
It sounds like an amazing disaster.
Yeah, I'm probably wouldn't be the one telling you what to do because I hate that shit. You know me, time pressure. I hate pressure, especially time.
I mean, it's timer pressure in
Ba-dum.
either way.
Well, I don't know
Because
if-
one's in the spacecraft
okay.
going, I'm losing oxygen. Can you tell me how to fix the oxygen thing? Please? Hello?
Otherwise, you'll lose pressure.
So maybe, imagine, right, all 4 of us get involved.
Meanwhile,
right? So, like, one of us does, like, one type of thing. One of us sorts out the oxygen, and another
Just
sorts out
wears
something
everything.
else. How about that? So, we can make it even more confusing for the player.
I wonder who the player would
Split
be.
responsibilities.
I wonder who the player would be.
Garbage.
Oh,
No, Ray. Ray's the most patient out
Ray
of all of us.
found it. He gets to
Yeah.
be.
Yes, Ray.
Oh,
Ray,
boy.
Ray. Ray is the most patient.
Permit, you have experience with bomb defusal, don't you?
Oh,
I've
shush
never-
you.
I've never heard
Just
Ray
because
panic.
we did a bunch of those and then we died a bunch of times just because one of the puzzles was too confusing doesn't mean that I
I have
would
never,
do that.
Alright.
Communication is
I've
key.
never heard Ray panic. So
Alright.
yeah,
So the next game on the list is Returnal,
Returnal.
which I've been pretty
You're
excited for.
Returnal.
I'm excited for. I want to see how good the port is because so far Sony has been
Yeah,
hit and
it's
miss with it because their optimization has been pretty poor. But you know, DLSS will fix everything.
Of course.
Ray? No, it
But-
won't.
Well, I don't know. I probably won't pay $60 for this, but I would definitely pick it up on a sale. It's definitely like for somebody who likes, I would say Risk of Rain. It kind of like gives me that vibe, but I know I have to die.
Oh, okay.
I know I have to.
No, Risk of Rain, you don't actually have to die.
I
You
know
can
that's
complete
what.
runs and still unlock stuff.
No,
so,
but that's what I'm saying. I'm like this game, you kind of have to die, but I'm saying it's got the same idea as Risk of Rain in the way that you know, fight enemies of sorts.
yeah, just not in terms of progression, because as I said,
And
Risk of Rain, you don't have to die to progress.
And unlike when it dropped on PS5, the co-op's already there. So I mean, yeah,
Hey,
playing this co-op would probably be a lot more enjoyable than trying to suffer through it alone.
Well, everything's more fun to go up.
oh yeah.
Not true. Not if you have a bad teammate. Sometimes.
Yes, looking at those that have failed me.
How much? Or playing with
Not
randos.
names.
Everything's funner
Oh,
with
yeah, that's it.
Everything's funner with
That's worse.
randos until I pound my head through the wall.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
It
How-
depends on how seriously you're taking it.
How's everybody's list doing?
Right.
We getting progress here?
I still have 6
I'm
more.
on my last game.
Okay, so we're
I
getting
still have 6 more.
Okay.
2 left.
Okay.
So my last game is Research Story.
cool. All right.
Alrighty.
It's got a free demo right now.
Yay.
See, that's the kind of thing I appreciate.
So
Good
it's
story.
very
Ooh,
much more
very
simplistic
Stardew
Stardew
Valley.
Valley.
Yeah.
Much.
Oh,
That's what I literally said. Very Stardew Valley looking.
Mm-hmm.
actually, you know what?
Nice.
You know what? Actually, Steam's kind of on with this one. It looks like a mixture of Stardew Valley and Core Keeper.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. Bam.
Which Core Keeper is getting a Valentine's Day update. Make sure to
We saw.
check out that one. Yeah.
Ah, that's funny.
That way, you're in a cave. You can love each other at night.
Unless you're playing all alone. And then...
Then you can still love yourself. Stop being selfish.
Or you can die alone.
Yeah. I mean, that's how
You
it
can
works,
kill
right?
all the enemies
Live together.
Oh, there's fishing!
Play-
Tim, there's
Play
fishing!
together. Play together or die alone.
Oh dear.
Imagine a tagline for a game like that.
I don't know if this
Yeah.
is actually multiplayer or not. I didn't look to see if it was.
It
That's usually
is no.
Oh.
Fair enough.
That's a shame.
All right.
Maybe one day.
All right, Silver.
Maybe one day. Pharaoh, a new era. And here's something nostalgic for those RTS lovers. And you know me yet again, mythology. This time, Egyptian mythology.
Welcome to
What is with me finding a lot of retro games?
I mean,
Or at least indie retro looking, anyway. I think this might be a remake or another title in the series of the Pharaoh games. I'm not quite sure. I believe it might be a third in the Pharaoh titles, because I believe there are other Pharaoh games, if I recall.
I'm just saying, I've never heard of the Pharaoh franchise before, but I mean,
Oh, it originally came out in like either the early 2000s or maybe before that. So like we're talking late 90s or early 2000s.
Jesus.
So yeah, that's some retro nostalgic stuff right there.
I understand. That is definitely some old school stuff.
And I do like my RTSs too. And base building.
Explore 4,000 years of history through 50 missions. Holy shit.
That's a
Damn.
lot of years per mission. Like, that's what?
I know, right?
200 years per mission, right?
Yeah.
No?
Well, hopefully it has
Jeez.
substantial enough content.
Alright, what's going on, Ray?
What is going on? Mystic Gate.
There you go. A gate created by the gods suddenly appeared in the human world.
Oh,
Oh, it's a dungeon exploration shooting game.
Roguelike dungeon exploration shooter.
Oh no!
oh.
It's got bullet hell. I'm playing it.
It
Did
looks
it?
a lot like
no!
How did I not see this?
Enter the Gungeon all over again!
it looks a lot like Enter the Gungeon.
Yeah!
As much as
I
I
did
wanted
enjoy
to
Enter the
beat
Gungeon.
that game, I am terrible at bullet hells.
I did manage to beat Enter the Gungeon once.
You have
Just
my
once.
respect, sir.
Welcome back. It wasn't easy. It wasn't fucking easy.
I know.
Look at that fucking boss. It's like it's got like
Bosses are insane.
it's got redneck eyes. It's like
Oh no, and it teleports. I hate that shit. No, I can't stand teleporting bosses.
That's actually pretty.
No.
That looks pretty impressive, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Right?
I like the aesthetic of it. I would definitely play it, but again, I hate teleporting bosses. They are my fucking bane. I can't stand teleporting bosses. But I will add that to my list. Thanks, Ray.
Welcome.
All right, next one for me is Eldorand, which is a side-scrolling action RPG Metroidvania game. You want to talk about retro looking Silver? Jesus.
gosh.
But I'm a sucker for these games, man. Like Hollow Knight like pulled me back into stuff like this, where you have to like explore and build maps out and that type of stuff. Like Hollow Knight really like brought me back to this genre of games, and I've loved everyone I've played ever since. So hopefully this will be another good one.
Elderand.
It
Wilpington.
Yeah, it looks like a good mixture of modern and retro Metroidvania games. So I don't mind.
Again, our art style choices are fucking banging.
I don't mind a retro style game as long as it has like modern sensibilities built into it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
definitely.
That's all I require, right? All right,
Yep.
Silver, you're up next.
Yep. Blurred Weird Night.
Oh, this is the one that's all Japanese.
I believe so. Or it could be Chinese. I'm not quite sure.
I'm not gonna guess.
Yeah.
I'm not
That
gonna.
thumbnail looks good.
Yeah.
This is for Valentine's Day.
It's a comedy, romance, psychological horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. What a mixture of genres, huh? At least the animation is on point.
Like getting killed by an origami girl.
Paper Ghost.
Now that's something else.
Well then.
I feel out your dreams.
It seems like it's a nice like mixture of things, but who knows what it's actually going to be like. I guess the demo would tell you, but it looks like a mishmash of a lot of genres just put together.
Hey, at least there's a demo for it.
Yeah, exactly. The demo definitely
Zombie
helps
mode?
it.
Wow. Yes, even the zombie.
Yeah. Right. Hey, if that actually comes with the game as extra content, sure, great, that's cool.
No, it's an extra $50. Sorry.
Fuck that. If that is or would be the case, fuck that.
You're about to get teabagged by a fucking giant pig.
Oh god, that's absolutely fucking disgusting.
It is. It is.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Ray.
That's
What's
nightmare fuel right there.
what's your last game?
Rusted Moss.
All right. Rusted Moss. A twin stick shooter Metroidvania. Oh god. Why you do this to me?
Oh no, not another one.
Hey, I'm happy though. There's been no card collecting games. Well,
I mean, there was one.
I was
Yeah.
gonna
Let's
say,
see. Did I actually?
That was
on
my
list?
game, but it's VR, so you can't play it anyway.
ah, I'm glad I don't have VR then.
Actually,
this gave
I
me,
might have
like,
one on the list.
Celeste vibes to some degree, with
Yeah.
like guns and grappling hooks.
Grappling
Hey,
hook.
guns
So
and
you
grappling
have,
hooks.
you have a grapple. Grappling
Hey,
hooks
that's
are on
pretty
point.
cool. Yeah, man. So long as they're done right, of course. Yeah. Grappling hooks done wrong is a sin. Do it right or don't do it at all. That's what I say.
Which this looked like it's done pretty well.
Mm-hmm. So it seemed. Rusted Mars.
It also looked like at one point in there you were using the recoil of one of the guns to like change
Boost.
direction midair.
Oh yeah, I like that kind of thing. There's another game I
That is
played. There's a Metroidvania that does that. Very neat mechanic. And bouncing on top of enemy's head in midair is pretty difficult, but very fun to do if you can time it right.
Alright. I know I'm going to be trying this game this month. This is Wild Hearts.
Ah, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's coming on Xbox too. Oh, yeah, it's going on everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah. So basically, this is Koei Tecmo's version of
Take-
Monster Hunter.
The monster hunting. Yep. Monster hunting.
Which I have to say, it does.
This isn't their first attempt. This is actually their third.
Mm.
Again, Tokuden. No one's ever heard of Tokuden? Look it up. You'll see the, well, technically that's with demons, but it's still technically a monster hunting game, but with demons instead. Or yokai, I wish to call them.
Freaking cool.
Sorry,
looking,
Tim.
though.
Apologies.
Yeah, it is. It's very cool looking.
And with unusual weapons. See the size of that fucking, was it a greatsword or something, or was it a giant log with a stick on for a handle?
I know, right? I guess we'll find
That
out.
seems wild.
Indeed. Yes, things are gonna get wild.
Yeah,
So put it to heart, Tim.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty excited for that one. Like that seems like it's gonna be something. That's a blast.
You have my attention. I'm curious. I'll say that.
Well, the good part is
I
you don't
get
have to pay to see it, so you can watch me play it and find out for yourself.
Indeed, you've saved some money there.
There you go. I save you money by playing games and risking my. All right. Since me and you are the only ones left, Silver, let's bang out the last few here. What's your next one?
Atomic Heart.
Oh,
I've been waiting for this for 3 or 4 years, mate.
that little title, Atomic Heart. No one's ever heard of that before.
No, right? No, I mean, I've been following it for 3 or 4 years. Nah, of course not. But yes, this is definitely one I'm looking forward to. I've seen it change over the years. And it looks like it's finally coming to fruition. Please don't fucking delay it again. This is like what this delay to this date is like the 3rd or 4th. Or at least, actually, no, I don't think they ever gave specific dates. It's just that they were like, maybe this year, maybe not.
Yeah, they never gave a specific date before.
So
this,
yeah.
basically.
Yeah, so hopefully this is their first and only date announcement. Please don't change it unless you need to fix some stuff, then go right ahead. I don't want this coming
I was gonna say,
I'm playing it because I've got it on Game Pass, whatever, great. But again,
like,
I would like it not to be broken.
like if you're delaying for the same reason that Jedi Survivor did, I'm okay with it. Like,
Yeah,
polish
that's
it.
totally fine. Polished. Yeah, so if all the content's finished and you just need to polish it, that's totally fine. And hey, if any extra content comes out during that process, even better.
I was gonna say,
Especially if
like,
it wasn't planned, that's the best kind of content. When it wasn't planned, but they're gonna do it anyway, that's the best kind of content.
I was gonna say, because like the game went gold like 2 months ago, so obviously.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah, so obviously it's done.
Thank goodness. I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
Alright.
February is gonna be packed for me. Oh dear.
Yeah. For a lot of
Shout out
people.
to the Jedi Survivor devs, by the way, for holding up and
Yeah,
and doing
I
a
think
good
that.
delay.
Yeah, I think that comes out what? April? Or was
Yeah,
it? May?
April.
Wonder what day.
Speaking of West again. or
Yeah,
Wild,
so this is
Yeah,
Wild
Wild
West.
West Dynasty.
Yeah, this is somebody like me who loves like Wild West games. I know they're not for everybody, but this seems
Yeah,
to
I'm
be
not a
like
fan of the Wild West theme, but hey.
this is more of like build your encampment and go out and be a cowboy and a gunslinger. So like Valheim, but in the Old West.
Oh, interesting.
surprised that hasn't been done already.
Right? I mean, actually, it kind of was, but they were kind of, well, to be blunt, rubbish.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, anyway, of the masses that played them.
No, but I'm actually pretty excited about
It's
it.
been attempted before, but not with this quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, not with this quality. It looks good. Look at that sunset,
Looks
man. Oh
very
my
good.
god. Look at that fucking sunset. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for lighting and environment. What can I
God
say?
rays.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Stalker games should be great appreciation for them.
Or as they're known in the
And-
Elder World series, Todd Rays.
Please no.
All right. So
But
we're-
yes, next game. Striving for Light. I think this is one you found, Tim, and pointed me to, if I recall.
Oh my god.
I'd like to give credit where credit is due. Okay, to say I found it, because no, I did not.
Oh, okay.
Timid.
Is this striving for light survivor?
I think this is the game you showed me. Yeah, this is the game. Yeah, this
Okay.
is it.
It said it came out November 29th, 2021.
Huh. Oh, it's maybe because it
There you
comes out
go.
of early access.
It's
Right.
striving for light survival.
Ah, there we go.
Another Monster Hunter. Or not Monster Hunter, sorry.
Vampire
Another Vampire
Survivors.
Survivors.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Why did I say Monster Hunter? It's weird.
That looks mighty chaotic. Lordy Lou.
Gosh, with all the Vampire Survivor likes coming out, it makes me want to shout out Hollow Gear getting an update this month.
Then be our guest because you know. There you go.
New update.
I wish I could
Coming out
play
next
it on
Friday.
Xbox, but unless they were gonna put it on there for free, they can't.
Basically. There'd
But
be
I
a bunch
wish they
of
would because I'm like, well,
legal
there are many
issues.
free-to-play games. I'm like, but there are many free-to-play games. Why can't you? No excuse as far as I'm
Probably because
concerned.
it's not officially endorsed. It'd be a hassle, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I bet. I bet.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay,
So
mine.
just a fan game, so well.
Okay,
Indeed,
my
I've just
next
got
one
some more
is
left in.
my next one is Like a Dragon Ishin.
Yep.
Nice.
So it's getting into its own well, that's becoming its own thing, but based still in the same universe as the Yakuza series.
I mean, come on.
I've never played a Yakuza game, but I certainly could because they're on Game Pass.
I played Yakuza 0. I enjoyed the hell out of the combat, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it's very it's got some oomph to it, doesn't it, Tim?
Yeah, it's very over the top too, which I enjoy. Like,
Exactly. So if you like a good kung fu movie or a martial arts movie, whether it's Chinese or Japanese or Korean or whatever, you'll definitely enjoy something like this.
and I like the fact that it doesn't take itself too seriously. It doesn't mind being like
Exactly.
over the fucking top about shit.
Oh, yeah, it has some goofy shit in there, and some very typical mini games for the place that it's based in,
Yeah.
namely Japan. But yeah,
Like you
how
said,
they-
man, this month is
Like that kind of thing.
fucking packed.
Oh yeah, right. My God, February.
Alright.
What have we done to deserve this?
Okay, so what's your next one, Silver? We're almost done.
Saint Maker. Before you ask, no, it's not what you might think it would be.
Is it where you make saints?
There's a very
No, it's a horror visual novel. I was actually originally thinking it was a first-person shooter, then I saw it and I was like, oh wow, that's actually pretty dark. It's a very grim visual novel. It's horror. You don't see many of those nowadays.
Is this a port from mobile?
That's why we're here, isn't it?
I have no clue.
The reason I asked is
I
because
just-
the developer's name is Yang Yang Mobile.
Welcome
Hmm.
to Saint Idalora's London.
Hopefully that's not a red flag,
Innovation and
'cause that would be a shame.
reformation.
Would be.
I can
Our founder, Saint Idalora, built this convent to train young girls such as yourselves to become proper children of God.
But you are more than welcome to look it up, which I see that you are.
yes.
Children worthy.
I probably
of
would
the
have should have done my
King's
research, but
saints.
it doesn't look like a pile of garbage, so
It's not. It's not actually.
I just wanted to say
Oh, thank God.
I'm very excited to spend the week with you guys.
It's weird that it's the
Goodness.
studio's name that,
A
but
new
whatever.
Experience for all of us.
Mm. Yes, I know, Dan,
Look, let's
I
just
try.
face
but I can only do so much
exactly.
with,
This isn't
newer
exactly
releases that don't
what
have much
some
or any
information.
coverage whatsoever.
You don't really go
So this
through
is an actual new legitimate visual novel. Okay, good. Good to know.
That's the issue.
I'd be concerned if it
isn't
wasn't.
it, Gabriella?
Especially if it was
Alright,
on
my next one is Metal Mutation,
Mhm.
a 4-player roguelike dungeon crawler.
Cyberpunk
Oh
theme.
my.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Of course,
I
yeah.
like the
I have to have at least one.
I like the title of that though, Metal Mutation.
A cyborg and an AI fight together to save mankind from a nanovirus.
Ooh.
Nanoviruses play alone or team of 4 players.
Sounds a tad familiar. Hey,
Sounds
what
good.
gameplay? As long as the gameplay is good.
Doesn't look terrible so far.
It's stylized version of the Ascent, but actually runs halfway decent. And
I probably won't crash on you every 10 minutes.
no, listen, the Ascent is actually a really good game. It's just I fucking hate how it handles multiplayer. Like that makes the game so unstable. Single player, the Ascent is great. Multiplayer, the Ascent is very unstable.
Shoutouts for demos.
Yeah. Shoutouts for demos. Right. All right. You got any more, Silver? Or you got?
Just one more.
Okay.
Evil Below. And that's it.
All right. And I only have a couple after that.
Now, did you show me this one, or?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I do remember you guys talking about it.
May the power of the brand cleanse your soul.
He looks so happy.
We did.
It reminds me of, oh, good grief, what was that other horror game that I played a while back? Oh no, why do I keep forgetting these games?
Because you played too many.
Yeah, that's probably a reason why. I'll have to look through my, I'll have to look through my games. And then, I'll get back to you in the podcast chat. And tell you what it reminded me of.
That looks so nice.
Oh no, Car Crash Roulette!
All right.
Because dog.
First one to
Because
finish it out for
wolf.
me is Company of Heroes 3.
Company of Heroes 3. I have played Company of Heroes 2 a long time ago.
Same. I have played
Like,
Company
way
of
before I
Heroes
actually
2.
met any of you guys. Yeah. Good game. Good game. One of the better mill strat games that I've played.
I was gonna say the last few games I have in here are all pretty much big releases except for one. So we got Company of Heroes 3. I mean, yeah. I don't know why I wrote Company of Heroes 2 down on the paper. Whatever. Next we got Blood Bowl 3. Which I actually really like Blood Bowl.
Blood for the Bowl God.
How do you make football more interesting? You play it with orcs. Balls for the blood god. Yes, exactly, Dan. Exactly.
Do you have any
Balls for the blood god.
Grabbing the ball, protecting its
Nice.
teammates, going to the end
Exactly.
zone, and scoring touchdowns.
All right, another
Catch 'em all.
So why am I saying
another
that?
one that I'm actually really interested to see how good it ends up being after how long it got delayed for is Kerbal Space Program 2. This game has been in development for a long time.
Classic.
Yeah, I remember Mark playing that, the original.
Oh, that was so
Sheesh.
funny.
Yeah, especially with the Cowboys were just whenever whenever they mess something up, you just see them screaming on the screens.
Guaranteed he will play this game. Like, guaranteed. I know he will.
But they-
It's space.
They
I
really
loved
took their
it.
time and made something really good with it.
That's good to know. Although it becoming an early access title, that's a little unusual.
My wife and son have
Original
watched
one?
that.
Early access?
What's
I
that?
think so. I can't remember, dude. It was so
It's
long.
probably just so that way they can add, like, more updates later on that people ask for.
Yeah, request updates. Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about. Look at the screenshots. Look crazy
Well-
what you can do in this game.
So long as it's priced respectfully and not disrespectful.
200.
Respect your community. You have built them over a decade.
It'll
Don't
probably be like
piss them
40
off.
bucks.
It'd be $200.
Oh my god. Yes, maybe we should mention that
deluxe
game
edition.
that cost $2,000.
We will.
No.
Yeah, there was a game that came out on Steam. I'm just gonna mention it real quick. There was a game that came out last month that was $2,000 on Steam. High quality stuff.
Wasn't it 2,099 cents or something like that?
Yeah.
Something around there.
Let's see. This one's actually a little under the radar, but I'm actually pretty excited for it. It's called Scars Above.
What games do you have?
I only have 2 more. Remember, just calm your
Personal
tits,
log,
man.
Sentient contact assessment and response team.
You do the games
You'll
with
lunch
me.
right
You know
after
that,
this,
right?
Carmen?
Where am I? What
I
planet
have
is this?
I have to go
Did
shopping.
Metahedron bring
after
us
this.
here?
Yeah, I would have taken this game from you if I was like, no, you know what? No, you can have it. For now.
Interesting.
Yes, Joel. Yes, it legitimately cost $2,000. We're
Here,
not joking.
For people interested, I put the link to it in the chat.
Gaze in despair.
We are not
disgust.
supporting
Come on,
that
it's-
game in any way, shape, or form. Do not buy it.
$1,899.
We're warning you of it.
Stop the custodian.
Now, don't buy it.
Well,
No.
I doubt anybody in this chat has enough money to go out and buy it right now. I highly doubt it. All right. And the last one is one I'm actually really excited for because I played the first one on the Switch, and I'm excited for the second one, Octopath Traveler 2.
Well, Throne. Is there something you'd like to confess?
I'm very happy that they finally brought
I
the
just
first
remembered
to
something.
the
A
Steam
rumor of
before the
treasure
second
hidden
one
within
came
a
out, and they're
cathedral.
releasing them at the same time now.
Only a fool cares for charred coin.
I would like to. I'm actually gonna play
Maybe it
Octopath
burns.
Traveler
No good
on
thief fears a
Steam
little fire.
before this game comes out, probably. Because I'd like to transition from one right into the other,
I steal what our clients want.
especially since
And
I haven't
only
played.
those
Oh
who
god, I haven't
stand
played the
in their
first
way.
one in like
The cycle repeats.
4 years, I would
Again
say. So
and
yeah,
again. And
it's
again.
it would definitely be something I should probably
do what
catch
we
up on
can to
first.
survive in this dump. Living with a collar around our necks from our parents.
You can't
Yeah,
be serious.
it's.
Sell us out like that.
I have no idea how the market system would work with that.
name, you wretched worm!
But yeah, this is the last game that I'm looking
Death
forward to
to
this month.
traitors.
Obviously, it's probably what I'm gonna play.
Ooh.
I love Square's RPGs. That's why Forspoken's so
They
disappointing to
are
me.
our leaders.
Oh well, what are you gonna
The
do?
forces that
Um,
move the black snakes.
Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out for the podcast today. I really appreciate it. Thank you as always to Mermitch, Ray, and Silver for doing this with me. For the people that are watching now and would like to, if you missed part of it and you would like to listen later, it's going up on YouTube tomorrow. It's going up on Spotify. It's going up on Apple. It's going up everywhere. Basically, podcasts are available via audio.
I shouldn't say my catchphrase at the end then.
Probably not. I imagine they wouldn't appreciate it.
I'll keep it a little more friendly.
Yeah, just this once.
I'm not sure what to say. I don't know.
But yeah, make sure, like I said, to follow the YouTube channel. The links are under !social. I hope you guys. Yes, we'll say bong out.
No, that's your catchphrase, Dan.
I was just gonna say we're out. That's it.
But
That's
all
what I
right.
was gonna say.
Thank you to everyone. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you next time. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and I will see you later.